Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this free intuitive tarot reading. Of course, not everything will resonate, so I encourage you to take what resonates and leave the rest. Of course, we're going to jump right into the energy of the cards. So if you are new, welcome, and join us as I prepare a bit of food for thought. I feel someone could be going through a sense of judgment or despair, feeling bound to a situation. Let's get some energy here. Someone feels like something is stolen within a judgment. They feel they worked very hard. Someone is coming out as an official person. Someone feeling like their time, energy, or finances were stolen or taken. This official person feels like a thief is about to take from them or is already taken from them. I feel there was some type of judgment and their work is in vain. This could also be your energy of feeling like something was separated from you and your work was in vain. Please take it how it resonates with your message. But I definitely feel there is a deep concern about a false energy. Someone's thinking about how much time and effort they put into a situation. I feel this is their toil and labor. I feel they're concerned about a false energy. Someone who is claiming to be something they are not. This could also be a false community, a false group of people. Please take it how it resonates, but this energy is in thought of you. I feel this is someone who is only in their thoughts because this person no longer has access to your energy. This person is thinking about a mature woman. Someone who they no longer have access to as the official person in their life. They feel like their time with you was stolen. And there was some type of judgment where all of the work and the energy went to waste because of a community or a false person. This person is deeply concerned about an ending. I feel this official person wants an ending to this community, this false energy that they are surrounded by. They're deeply concerned, willing to do whatever it takes. They feel like something was stolen and they want to take a different path. They want to come out of a state of poverty. This state of poverty could also be a lack mindset or an actual energy of someone going through poverty. I feel this is a journey that needed to be taken, but I feel there is something going on behind the scenes, possibly some type of war, some type of situation that has someone in deep despair over someone feeling privileged. This is someone who wants to make an offer towards you for having you waiting. Someone's sick or someone's feeling sick or sick of something. Let's get another deck here. I'm going to try out the zombie deck here. Let's get some energy here, you guys. So what I'm getting here off the bat is I sense the truth is coming out. I feel like the truth is coming out in a very unexpected way. This person is very concerned about the truth because this person has their hands are not clean. That's all I can say. This person is definitely sitting in a state where they're in deep regret for the choices they made, the people they trusted, because things are in chaos. So we're going to get this deck to see a little bit more into their environment. Let's get a little bit more energy. There we go. So I definitely feel the tables have turned in this situation. At one point, I feel you were targeted. in some type of way. So we definitely have energies here who are in it for themselves, mind over matter type of situation. So something's going on with someone's finances and their job. Someone's finances has taken a turn for the worse. They feel like someone took from them, stole from them, led them astray, or sold them some type of pipe dream. This person regrets giving into a situation or being weak, Two of Cups, because not everybody was eating the same. I feel this person is concerned about a death with the mature woman, because this is someone who was very nurturing and caring. But I feel you feel drained by this person. You feel like time was stolen. Something was stolen from you as well. I feel that it's not for everyone. Please take it how it resonates with your message. But someone is wanting to come out of a situation that they feel they have been torn apart in. They feel gutted in some type of way. They feel like an errand boy or less than who they truly are. They want someone's hands off. This could be hands off them physically or hands off their finances. They want out. This is someone who realizes you already have a victory. Peace of mind. As I said before, the tables have turned. Ace of Wands energy here is new opportunities and growth within your life. New potential. So I feel like this person feels like they fell from grace. They feel gutted within the situation, and now they're just an errand boy, or they're just being used by someone who is fake, or energies who are fake. They regret taking the bait. Now this person's mind is loaded. I feel this is someone who is about to do something that they may regret. This could be coming from a very spiteful place, or this person may be trying to stand their ground or assert themselves, but their mental space is loaded. I feel they regret this environment they're in. It's very chaotic. Every man for himself. There's a lot of secrets. But I feel this person may have found a key in some type of way, because a lot of people are taking off their mask or revealing their own truth within this chaotic situation where there are towers everywhere. I feel this person feels their mental state is loaded. This is saying do not open. Hazard. Their mental state is depleted, drained. This person regrets the decisions that they have made, because now this person is trying to put the pieces back together. This person is trying to find justice, but they feel like they're at war with themselves or someone else. I feel like this person may have seen something that they cannot unsee. There's a lot of turmoil. As I said before, there's a lot of energies here in it for themselves. Let's get a little bit more energy here. I definitely feel like many are seeing the truth in this season. Either it's being spoken or it's becoming painfully obvious. I believe greed, instant gratification, and trauma bonding was the foundation in this situation. I sense there was never any true foundation, just a false sense of control, lust, and power, which all I feel proved to be a downfall in this situation. Now this person's mind is loaded from these secrets, things that they have found out about this chaotic situation, because things are definitely in upheaval. People are pointing fingers and placing blame. No one is telling the truth. And someone is sped up. I feel this energy regrets walking away, playing games with the situation. I feel this was someone who would turn their back on you to react. Now they're with someone who they consider a rebound. This person felt things would be fixed by now, but this person feels you are in a different state of being. As I said before, you have found your peace within a situation. Now this person is trying to juggle, trying to figure something out, trying to put the pieces of their life back together. But I feel this is going to be some type of bloody war because there are too many people who have their hand in the pot. People who are very manipulative or materialistic. But I feel there is a silver lining here with the Sun card. I feel this person is looking for an escape. This person is also willing to do what it takes. This person feels like a fool for making choices in the wrong direction because now they feel like they're on a leash. Someone's playing games with their life. I feel this is due to a lover's situation or a bond where they felt like someone was trying to care for them or nurse them back to health when in fact they were causing them more pain than anything. This person is now seeing the truth and they feel like a fool. Their mind is loaded and they feel like they're about to explode. Take it out on everyone. Everyone they feel took advantage of them or stabbed them in the back. They feel true resentment towards a community or a fake individual. Please take it how it resonates, but there's a lot of strife. There's a lot of tension, arguments, and this person is definitely thinking about things as if they're traumatized. They lay at night and this is all they can think about is the war they feel they're in and they feel they're losing. They regret breaking up a happy home or creating some type of dysfunction. They know they brought this to your doorstep. I feel this person feels like a fool because they know all they want to do is love you. Even with their sick and twisted ways, you still care. For a lot of you, you gave this energy a lot of chances and you have chosen to move forward and find your peace, but a lot of you are still waiting for this person to see their truth. Grow with intention and change. I feel this person needs to change a lot of their toxic ways, but I feel like their toxic ways are inflated within this situation. I feel this person feels they're going to have to be toxic to beat toxic. I don't know if that makes any sense. But they feel like they have found out enough to know that they don't belong where they are. Let's get a couple of more cards from this deck. As I said before, this person feels like their life is falling apart due to this lover situation in reverse. A bond or a connection that is definitely toxic to the both of them. But still they cling. As I said before, this is a trauma bonding situation where they have bonded over their trauma. The female energy is taking the heart while the male energy here is poisoning the female. Let's get a little bit more energy. Wow. So I feel like you had to lay this to rest with this person because this person was a fool. They were not thinking straight. This person was not putting the effort into your situation thinking you would be there forever. But I feel you had to lay this to rest here with the Five of Cups energy. Save self. Save your positive energy. Not wanting to receive the consequences for this person being a fool. Please take it how it resonates. But I definitely feel Queen of Pentacles, you felt bound to this. You felt bound to this situation. where this person was playing games. Someone's feeling like they deserve a medal of honor for putting up with this. Not sure who that is for. But I definitely feel this person feels like they need to burn something down. They would rather see the world end than to not be with you. In fact, I feel like this person wants to burn it all down. They just want to throw it all away to create their happiness or be with the one they love. This person feels like a fool for being in a toxic situation where there's just take. This person feels like they're being gutted over materialistic values, and they just feel like an errand boy, someone who is not appreciated and taken advantage of. This person regrets putting you in the energy of having to kick them out or push them away. Or this person regrets pushing you away because now they're stuck with someone who is very low vibrational. Devil energy here. In this card, someone's on the floor. You can see their hand at the bottom, and the devil energy is here creeping at the top around the corner.
Food for thought, 313.
Just barely see that energy there. But they're there. Creeping around the corner, being low vibrational. I feel this person feels they have no room to breathe, but they feel like they want to let go. And they're ready to go to war. This person's ready to go to war. This person realizes that this person they're with is batshit crazy. This person is ready to defend what they believe in. This person regrets not defending your honor because they know they wounded you. I feel you're in a space where you're trying to put the pieces back together, nursing your wounds back to health in some type of way. Please take it how it resonates, but this person is ready to go to war here with the Knight of Swords energy to take it all down. Blowing something up, judgment. I feel this is all about to be blown up right in someone's face as this person is trying their best, King of Wands, to put their life, the pieces of their life back together, even themselves. I feel this person is about to go to war and they're going to get hit in the blast as well. I feel no one's untouched by this karmic debt or this war that's about to take place. Wow, that's the last card, you guys, from this deck. And it's justice. From this judgment, someone going to war for whatever they can salvage of themselves because they want nothing. This is going to create some type of balance and justice in some type of way. Let's get another deck here to get some more energy. Let's see. I'm going to use the if I can get it. That's a lot. This is the Dark Shadow of the Soul Oracle deck for those who would like to know. Let's get a little bit more energy here, Spirit. Thank you. For some of you, I sense you could be the source of many of the fights in this environment. And that's coming from both energies. Someone's trying to make someone jealous and the other is trying to belittle you. Someone's bringing you up out of spite. I feel these problems or arguments are because the third party will do anything to keep them from coming back to you, running your way. There's a lot of ego. Someone has a very inflated ego concerning this situation, but there's a lot of gossip and abuse going on as well. So someone's very insecure about the gossip. What's being said about this toxic environment. But I definitely feel they're on the defense. Feeling like others are being abusive, but in fact, people are just telling the truth. The truth that someone was trying to belittle you, or someone is being belittled in this situation, a wicked situation where there is a lot of spite. I feel the divine energy is repulsed by this third party. A lot of arguments, venomous arguments here, where the energies are very inflated and careless, self-absorbed energies here, who are trying to break each other down to cause one to leave. One is trying to keep, and the other is trying to let go. I feel there's a lot of irony within this situation, sarcasm as well. I feel no one's really being logical within this situation. I feel the third party is definitely in their head, not wanting to be left behind, not wanting this divine energy to wake up and leave. I feel this third party is very defensive, trying to protect one's ego. This could also be the divine energy who is trying to go to war, trying to protect themselves. This person is on the defense, while the third party is very impulsive. This could also be the divine energy who is on the defense, who is feeling hasty and impulsive. This divine energy feels like a victim, when in fact this is the person who started it all. This divine energy deceived everyone, including the third party. Now they want out. This person is being impulsive and wanting to burn it down. All they can think about is you, when this person should be thinking about their own growth. I feel everyone involved here in the third party should be thinking the same as well. I feel you have already put the work in, is what I'm hearing. Now someone is angry that you have moved on. I feel this third party is also angry, furious, enraged, feeling hot-headed, feeling like they're going to make a move at any moment, while the divine energy is feeling trapped. Now I know you guys are asking why I'm calling it the divine energy, is to make a clear distinction between the third party and you. I feel you have already stepped into your own energy. Third party is still sitting in a very low vibrational energy where they're very insecure, feeling like they're alone in this illusion that they have built. Divine energy feels like they see the truth. They see the wicked energies, the spiteful energies. Even though this person played the game at first, this person wants out. Nothing is real. Everything is artificial. I feel there's a lot of superficial energy here, shallow emptiness between the both of them. I feel these two were drawn together for a reason. I feel this is karmic lessons being learned as well, because it's super toxic. Just a puff of smoke. Nothing's real. Everything is fake. Now they feel fixated. Someone's fixated, emotionally unavailable and depressed. Someone's being heartless in this situation. The divine energy is definitely being heartless, hoping the third party will let go, but it's not working. They feel like they're going to have to do something extra radical or over the top to get what they want. I feel this is someone who wants their freedom. Let's get some more energy. They feel like this third party is bipolar, clingy. Oh my goodness. Enraged, hot-headed, feeling violent, bratty energy, who's bossy, demanding, and spoiled. This third party feels, what is the word here? Entitled. Not only as a person, they feel entitled to this divine energy, as if they belong to them. This person is very bratty, bossy, and demanding. This is someone who can get very enraged when they are not getting what they want. This is someone who fights, has a taser or some kind of spray. They like to start up some stuff. This is not someone who is just laying down and just taking it. This person is giving as good as they take. This is someone who is very toxic as well. This is someone who is bratty, very jealous, spiteful, and revengeful. This is someone who is superficial and very clingy, obsessed with the divine energy, not wanting to let go no matter what. Now this person feels they are dealing with someone who is crazy or out of their mind. Now this person is wanting to get out, find some type of scapegoat. They feel like they're going to have to make a real sacrifice. Wow. I definitely feel this third party is hurt and sitting in a state of misery. But I feel like they refuse to see you take a victory. But what they're not realizing is that you already have stepped into your victory by finding your peace and doing your work. I feel these are people who have been stuck in low vibrational energies trying to one up each other. There's a lot of spiteful energy as well as resentment. And this was never going anywhere. I feel you have already won and they're just not realizing it. I feel this person is very jealous of your energy, even if they haven't met you. But as I said before, you're being brought up in conversations out of spite. I feel deep down, they know you're both on different levels of life. And they could never match your energy. But they still try. I feel this is a situation where people are in and out. Indecisive energy. Someone is torn within this situation.
Food for thought.
There's a deep sense of regret, resentment, feeling like something is a disgrace or a disappointment. There's a lot of energy of feeling like gloom and doom. Someone's testy, like anything can really push their buttons. Someone's definitely not in the mood. I feel the divine energy is not in the mood and they want out, doing just about anything to push this third party's buttons. They're stubborn, pig-headed, and doing whatever it takes to take advantage of their position. I feel this is once again someone not dealing with their emotions properly. And doing things in a manipulative way because they don't know what else to do. Someone is thinking sex is off limits or unsafe. No longer being tempted. Even though the third party could even be throwing themselves on them, this person is thinking logically, trying to justify why they're not doing certain things when it's really this person not wanting to be involved anymore, but doing reckless things behind the scenes to make waves. I feel this third party wants to stay attached and they're very sensitive about what's going on right now. I feel the divine energy is intentionally hurting their feelings and they're very guarded. Even though they are very guarded, they're still scheming and conniving behind the scenes. But I feel this is all sabotaging the both of them. Someone could even be overeating to numb the pain. Please take it how it resonates, but there's a lot of manipulation, resentment, and hate. Someone has a phobia of being left alone. There's a lot of dread, extreme fear. Someone being called a deadbeat, a parasite, useless. There's a lot of backstabbing energy going on here. A critic, someone being criticized here. Someone feeling guilty for what they did to someone else, possibly you. Wow. So what I'm getting here is they're feeling guilty now for what they did to you or the position they put you in. Because now They're in more of a tower moment. They're receiving something tenfold, and they know it. They know it. Whatever they're going through is very unpleasant, but they know they're receiving this energy for being who they were to you, out of control, insensitive. You know, let's get a little bit more from this deck. I do want to grab the, okay, just a little bit more. As I said before, this person wants to match your energy, but I feel they would never level up. They can't even make the changes necessary to complete a cycle that needs to be completed. There's a lot of unhealthy choices here. People overthinking something when it needs to be resolved through conversation, true contact. Something genuine needs to go on here, but people are taking a very low vibrational route here. These are unhealthy habits, unhealthy choices that are very detrimental to the both of them. I feel the both of them are overthinking it when it's clearly simple. Let go and heal. The both of them are very unhealthy at this time. Unhealed energies here who are trauma bonding, who are realizing this bond is chaotic and toxic. I feel the third party is refusing to see something because they're in denial. And this is causing the divine energy to be heartless, intolerable, petty, manipulative, and unloving because they want to push this connection away. But as I said before, they're just doing it the wrong way. I feel they're both collecting more debt as far as karma. Rebellious energies here. They're definitely sitting in a state where they're creating more karma for themselves. However, this divine energy doesn't care anymore. They never truly did. And the third party isn't pleased about it. They're not pleased with knowing the truth of why their situationship is falling apart. This divine energy is being rebellious. They give zero fucks. And the third party knows it. They're no longer wanting to commit to this situation. They want to be free. Divine energy knows they have to go as far as they have to go. They have to do this. They feel this way. They feel they have to be this way to get out. But as I said before, they just never did anything the right way. I feel this person did the same with you. They crashed and burned it, causing someone to walk away. This person has been in this energy for a very long time, but I feel they're both about to go through something that they cannot escape or run from. I feel this third party is very sneaky. I feel the both of them are very sneaky. And they're both sitting in a state where they don't trust each other. I feel the third party is definitely in a state where they thought they were superior. They were flaunting something. Now they regret it because something is being thrown in their face. There's a lot of lies and energies here being childish. Childish, naive, and immature. Irresponsible energies here who are hiding and deceiving each other through lies, deception, backstabbing each other just to justify something, possibly this toxic relationship. But I definitely feel this divine energy knows they are guilty. They're humiliated, but they still feel they have to do what they have to do. They don't know anything else. They're in deep regret, not knowing how to heal, but they know they can't heal where they are. Now this person is in a deep state of regret. Let's get the What was that? The, yeah, the Love Oracle. Let's get a couple cards in this deck, and we're going to end the reading. Yeah, I definitely feel this person regrets causing something with you to fall apart. In fact, I sense this divine energy is starting small fires, is what I'm hearing. Like, small problems or small fires. Hanging out with friends, trying to make them angry. Manipulating situations. There's a lot of gossip. A lot of people talking about this manipulation. People are talking about this sneaky behavior behind the scenes. There's a lot of talk. I feel this person is doing a lot behind the scenes, probably creating some type of situation through a friend environment or with their family to make them angry. And I feel like it's definitely doing the job. I feel like the situation is definitely blowing up or going up in flames. There's a lot of betrayal, a lot of low vibrational energy, people doing what they want, trying to one up each other. This is a lot of immature energy of third party. Trying to get their way, doing whatever it takes. There's a lot of manipulation. And trauma bonding. These two bonded over trauma. There's a lot of outside energies pulling strings as well, but these two are very toxic towards each other. This third party is feeling like they're used. This person is realizing they were just part of the game. Now someone is going crazy. I feel like both of them are just tearing shit apart. Either the divine energy is tearing things apart, wanting things to fall apart, or they're pushing the third party to do it. Not wanting the divine to take anything with them. They're tearing it all apart. They're going crazy behind the scenes, and they know. The divine energy knew what to do to push their buttons, to make them crazy, to hurt them. I feel this third party is now being gaslighted. This person is angry. Third party is angry and hurt because the divine energy is no longer interested. They're moving on to a new supply or possibly trying to push up on you. They're trying to take a risk in another direction. No one's speaking. And I feel this is also driving this person crazy, so much so that the third party may be walking on eggshells in this stressed out situation where no one's really happy. I feel this third party knows they need to make a decision, but they're not. It's because they feel like they're not worthy of anything else. And this will turn out to be a very big mistake. The fact that they could not separate themselves from this situation. Let's get some more energy here. As I said before, this divine energy could be starting these small fires or causing the third party to do this, tear things apart, just so there is nothing else to protect or fight over. I sense this divine energy is no longer caring about the outcome of things because they already lost so much. They're just trying to control things. This is their way of trying to control their narrative, even if they are the ones who are burning it all down. I feel this person is willing to lose it all on their terms. Let's get some more energy here. Yeah, this person is about to take a risk. Yeah, this person is about to take a risk. This person is thinking about the memories. This person is thinking about a transformation or moving on. This person just want to be single. Now this is someone who is now wanting to take a risk, wanting out. Love triangle, but someone is super intimidated by you. If this is someone who is trying to take a risk coming your way, they're intimidated. The third party, this could also be the third party who is intimidated by you, wanting to manipulate the situation. Keep this trauma bonding going, but there's nothing left. There's truly nothing left here, you guys. And this it's just a dream. It's a fake dream for this person to even consider that anything could possibly work in this situation. I feel it's only causing depression, a true sense of agony, because they're just getting ignored, pushed away, and they're very uncertain about their future because they don't want to be single. This third party is definitely attached in the wrong way, and they're willing to chase this situation. They want to agree that it's some type of misunderstanding when in fact this person is in deep denial. This person should be watching the red flags, but they're not. This is why this person is continuing continuing this toxic situation in this cycle. There's a lot of cheating. There's a lot of disrespect. As I said before, no one's really speaking. And there's a deep sense of someone feeling like they have no worth. I feel this is a very toxic situation, but no one's really wanting to create some type of waves. But
Food for thought, 313.
the divine energy is definitely balls to the wall. They want out. Whatever they have to do. The third party is ignoring the red flags. They're in denial. Even though they're being ignored, they just don't want to be single. I feel this is someone who is agreeing to let this be some type of misunderstanding, but this is someone who is willing to take this abuse, because that's what it is. So I definitely feel for some of you, wow, this is unrequited. You're not really feeling them, especially not like you used to. You still care, but it's just not the same. I feel this is someone you already realize is just not worth your energy. And for others, this is just a situation of the third party realizing this isn't going to work. The innocence is lost. The situation is just not going to work. I feel there's still some type of strategy going on, though. Not wanting to lose, not wanting to give up, even though everyone is unhappy and miserable. They don't care. They're seeing it as some type of misunderstanding. They're still texting. They're still calling. They're still reaching out because they're in denial, not realizing they are unwanted. But as I said before, they'll do anything for this person not to go back to you, or this person to feel like you were the one when you truly were. They both know that. This is why this person is in regret, because they were never the one. This person was a womanizer, treating this connection and others as if it was trash. Very abusive energy, who plays victim, who's trying to get caught. Now this third party is definitely sitting in the energy of wanting revenge. But I feel this plot twist. I feel there's some type of plot twist to this situation. It's going to all eventually blow up in their face. Because while this third party is seeking revenge, the plot twist is that you have already moved on. I feel your peace of mind is not worth this drama, even if they don't even know it. I feel you are already standing in your power. And for some of you, you already have your own secrets. Let's get the final deck here, you guys. We can do the Dark Night of the Soul to close this out. Let's get some final cards here. That's good enough. So something is definitely on a deadlock. These two are definitely on a journey where they're learning lessons. I feel both of them are too deep, submerged in a situation. Something is definitely coming to a rise. Something's coming up to the surface. No one's sleeping. There's definitely low vibrational within the air. Wow. Inferno, alienation, carnal thirst, deadlocked, smooth talker, someone being sacrificed. So I definitely feel this person is ready for things to just kind of go its way, which is just blow up, catch a flame. Plot twist is also a flame. Something's about to burn up right in someone's face. Night terrors, demons. Someone's definitely confronting their demons within this situation. Yeah, so what I'm feeling here is someone feels scorned. They feel they are submerged within a situation and they got hurt. This person thought they were superior. This person thought they were the one, when in fact they were just one of many hurt by this energy. This is definitely someone who is scorned. There's a lot of tears. This is someone who is now realizing they should have never put themselves in this situation or took advantage of someone or took someone else for granted, because now the tables have turned and this person is deeply wounded by this situation. There's a lot of turmoil, things that will never be spoken. Someone's taking something to the grave because something is definitely going up in flames. I feel this is something no one can really run from, and everyone's going to get hurt. I feel everyone is going to get hurt for playing with fire. I feel this situation is going up in flames. It's hit its boiling point. I feel this optical illusion is going up in flames because someone has finally burnt it all down. This could be the third party by accident, or this could be the divine energy. But whatever the case, it's definitely going up in flames. I definitely feel there's a jaded energy here who is self-loathing and on the edge. There's a lot of violence here, someone wanting to take it out on each other. But I feel this is a situation that is going to end up in some type of black hole by these two trying to overpower each other. This is not going to work out the way either of them planned, because what they are both not realizing is this is both a karmic lesson for each of them, because they will either break from this situation or it will awaken them. Let's get some final energy here. There's a lot of corruption. Barren wasteland. Yeah, this is coming to a real harsh ending, you guys. And I can't say that in the worst. I don't even have words for what's about to go down here. This is more than a windfall and things going up in flames. Somebody may get hurt and somebody might go to jail. Someone's definitely crying crocodile tears to release themselves of this prison or this fortress, because it's a barren wasteland. There's too much hatred, too much resentment. I feel someone wants justice from this corruption, but someone is definitely deeply scorned. These energies are both submerged in this situation, but no one really wants to be left behind. But as I said before, this is definitely coming to a boiling point, and there is nowhere to run. I feel this third party is checked out. They're checked out because they're still wanting something to work, but it's all going down in quicksand. Quickly. Very quick. I feel all the mind games, manipulation has no value now. I feel it's an eye for an eye. Everybody's in it for themselves, and everybody's turning on themselves, on each other. They're turning on each other, and there's no true value within this stability. Everybody's turning on each other. There's a lot of wicked energy here, trickster energy here. And I feel this is just a long journey of darkness. But this is a cycle that these energies will have to complete. I feel someone is coming towards a kiss of death. This is a harsh ending that no one can deny or escape. But I feel there's also a state of misery where it only loves company. But as I said before, this is coming to a steep edge where there's going to be some type of violence or some type of negative energies where it's just all going downhill. Doom and gloom here. This is a black hole of nothing. I feel if these two energies try to overpower each other, it's going to go up in flames. And I feel that is definitely the energy here because someone's enraged, feeling hot-headed and violent. This is the third party not wanting to give up no matter what. Wanting to do whatever they have to do, even if they have to fight their way through and send someone to jail. Someone wants to tase, someone wants to mace. I mean, it's a lot going on. Someone's calling someone's family. It's a lot going on here. Please take it how it resonates with your story. But as I said before, either this will break them or it will awaken them. But either way, they will have to go through this pain. There will be pain suffered here from the truth of their reality, whether severe or whether they survive. These trials are not in vain. They're there for a reason. But whether they survive these trials or not, it will be a time period in their life that they will never forget. I hope you guys have found some clarity and guidance within this message, and of course food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking the video. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.